Thank you, monsters, for making Beezy's very first statue so awesome-mazing.
Beezy be beautiful! Is it me, or is my butt a little gorgeous? Oh, it's good butt.
We're gonna keep this body moving with a little bongo grooving.
This is my jam, my garoo. My booty's gotta move.
Another embarrassing spectacle with Beezy J. Heinous acting the fool.
Says you.
The question is, why is this young Heinous even getting a statue? I asked his father, our great leader.
So I come into his room, and Beezy's just finished a book. And I thought, that boy deserves a statue.
He read a whole book. Really?
Well, actually, he ate it.
Words are delicious.
As this series of complex calculations clearly proves, it's always the daddy.
It's Beezy. He's a joke. But sure, blame Lucius. That's fun.
My dad. Definitely my dad. Wait, what was the question?
Fish slap!
This is how my son is acting behind my back?
Yo, Dad! Wedgie jumping!
I told you, Beezy. Not in the house!
It was Jimmy's idea.
Fish slapping was me, too.
Sammy! Beezy Jojo Heinous.
That's me!
You're an embarrassment to the heinous name. Two Shoes.
That's you!
You're nothing but a bad influence. I blame you for being so talented. Yes, I need you to do a job for me. Terribly hush-hush.
Oh, tell me!
I need you to count all these pebbles.
Sweet! And if I do, it'll prove I'm not a bad influence, right?
Yes, and by yes I mean no, not really. And Sammy will be here to stall you further. Oh, I mean distract you further. Ta-ta!
Later. 1, 2, 3, 8, cheese, 17. Cow, bird, dolphin. No, wait, 1, 2, 3. Whoop, 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 bing. Bonk, bang,
Done. The bad influence is gone. Never to be seen
Good
again.
question. Does this count as a pebble or a rock?
Butley?
You said butt!
So immature. Butley will be your good influence and teach you a little class for your first statue unveiling. Got it, son?
Loud and clear, Pops. Classy classes for the something or other. Who are you again? Want to smell my foot?
How much time do I have?
Smell it!
123,603, 123,604. I must have heard it wrong. 123,605. I'll bet Lucy said I was a glad influence. Yep, that's what he said. Glad.
Package for the bad influence.
It's pronounced glad influence.
I am the Mustard King! The secret is to put the bread inside!
Master Beezy, the way you eat is an embarrassment to the very idea of chewing.
Chewing! Who needs it?
Now, what would you like to wear to your statue unveiling?
Not sure. Jimmy! He makes all my fashion choices. Oh, there you are. Jimmy, what should I wear?
I would recommend something appropriately classy. Dude.
Jimmy, you so know me! Let's go pick out some new duds. How about this? Howdy! Beezy! That was my next choice.
I thought he'd count the pebbles here. That way I could help and be a good influence at the same time. Smart, huh?
Bad influence gone! Ow! Ow!
Yeah!
From now on, bad influences stay where I can keep my eyes on them.
Lucy, if you keep calling me a bad influence, I'm not going to tell you how many pebbles there are. 1,037,000. I can deny you nothing. Sharesies?
from the beginning, Master Beezy. This is a spoon.
Yeah, right. And this?
A spoon! Master Beezy.
Wow, and so weird.
It's still a spoon.
Hey, Jimmy, look what I'm holding.
Sweet fork, Bees.
It's pronounced spoon.
That is a fork!
This guy's hilarious.
Master Beezy, to be classy, it is best not to eat with your mouth open.
Sounds like Beezy's choking. Don't worry, I'll rescue you, best buddy. You were choking, right?
Butley calls it classy chewing.
Get this bad influence out of here!
Popcorn! Is it possible? Maybe, just maybe, I am a bad influence? Identity crisis!
Oh, hi, Jimmy.
Eloise, how did you get in?
Distraction!
What were we talking about?
Going back to my place to play some Slugmeister.
Are you sure? Lucy thinks I'm a bad influence.
You, a bad influence.
No, really. He says I am. Seriously.
Master Beezy, this is your final classy challenge. I will say my name, and you will not giggle. Butley. Butley. Remember, no laughing. Butley. 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 Butley!
Beezy, wake up! The ceremony's about to start! Son, say something classy to me!
Butley.
I have one more old butler's trick. From now on, you will be classy and speak just as I do. Repeat after me. How do you do?
How do you do?
Very well, thank you. Are we ready then?
How do you do?
Fine. What's your favorite color?
How do you do?
You've turned him into some kind of pre-programmed robot that only says 4 words!
How do you do?
You could have done this hours ago!
We're here with the always embarrassing Beezy J. Heinous. Tell us how you plan to make a fool of yourself tonight.
How do you do?
Quite well, thank you. This reporter is shocked. Young Heinous seems to be no longer under whatever bad influence he was before.
That'd be me, Jimmy Two Shoes.
You still think you're bad?
I can't believe I'm not with Beezy at his first statue party. What a bummer.
Yeah, so sad. Life without Beezy. How do we go on?
I don't know, Heloise. I just don't know.
Honestly, what can you do with him that you can't do with me?
Beezy, I'm coming!
How do you do? 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 How do you do?
Beezy! All you've got to do is a quick speech, then we're home free! Do me proud.
How do you do? 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 How do you do?
A new low at the Heinous statue unveiling ceremony. Young Heinous's speech is the same 4 words over and over and over and over and over and over again. To that, I have 4 words of my own. I blame Lucius Heinous. Who do you blame? Lucius, indeed.
Why people turning against me?
How do you
My
do?
son's stuck on how do you do?
How do you do?
Two Shoes!
How do
Hypno
you
Beezy's
do?
not working.
How do
You've
you
got to do something!
I thought I was a bad influence.
You are! That's how desperate I am!
Thanks for the support,
How do you
Lucerino.
do?
I'll get Beezy back to being Beezy.
How do you? How do you do?
Snap out of it, man! Ah, I know what'll bring him back. Ta-da!
Beezy, be back!
such a bad influence after all. Huh? Huh? Come on, admit it. Huh?
Fine! I guess this is better than the how do you do, Beezy. But I still say...
Fish slaps! Welcome back, Bees.
Thanks, buddy.